you speak in public, you expose yourself and your reputation. You can be a hopeless individual and only a few select people will realise. But once you open up and get on your feet and stand in front of a crowd, the secret is now out there. It will be good to know what you are doing and how to accentuate your reputation. Welcome back to this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale Carnegie Training here in Japan, and best-selling author of 2 books, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. We are bringing this show to you from our studio in our High Performance Center here in Akasaka in Minato-ku, in the very center of Tokyo. This is episode number 45. We're talking about public speaking is your personal brand destroyer. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor.
自信に満ち溢れ、優れたプレゼンターになりたい。そんな方のために、ハイインパクトプレゼンテーションコースをご紹介します。社内のミーティング、大人数を前にしたプレゼンテーション、あなたという人を判断されています。それは絶好のチャンスです。日本語、英語でも受けられるハイインパクトプレゼンテーションコースであなたのなりたいプレゼンターを目指しましょう。
Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Public speaking is your personal brand destroyer. Seriously sad, really. Our speaker had some excellent points to convey, but due to silly basic errors, killed his organization's messages. Today there is so much information available. So many role models, so much video instruction, so much access to insight, so much training. You really have to wonder how some organizations can do such a poor job. I approached him after it was all over. Being the eternal Aussie optimist from the land of vast horizons, blue skies and wonderful sunshine, I thought our speaker would benefit from a bit of friendly, positive feedback on how he could help his organization to do better. He wasn't buying that and asked me for one example. I asked for the first slide to be brought back up. A confusing coat of many colours, seriously dense with data, totally impervious to easy understanding. A florid mess, in other words. When I suggested the slides were perhaps attempting to put too much on the screen at the one time, he said I was looking at the cleaned up version. The other issue was the delivery. Our speaker chose to stand in front of the monitor and read to us what was on the screen while having his back to us for most of the presentation. What could our hero have done? He made the slide deck the centerpiece of the presentation, instead of making his messages the key. We should present only one idea per slide. Restrict the colour palette to 2 colours for contrast and try to keep it Zen-like simple. If our audience cannot grasp the key point of any slide in 2 seconds, then it needs more paring back. Graphs are great visual prompts, and the temptation is to use them as unassailable evidence. This usually means trying to pack the graph with as much information as possible, showing long periods of comparison and multiple data points for edification. Trying to pack it all on one screen is a formula for persuasion suicide. We need to learn some very basic logistics about presenting. Try to stand on the audience left of the screen. We read from left to right, so we want them to look at our face first and then read the screen. We want to face our audience, and if anyone drops the lights so your screen is easier to see, stop everything and ask for the lights to be brought back up. We want the lights on in order that we can see our audience's reactions, their faces. We can then gauge, are they with us? Are they resisting our messages? Changing the slides and the delivery would have made the speaker's messages clearer and more attractive. None of the things I have suggested to him are complex or difficult. He remained resistant. So I saw him riding off into the sunset on his quixotic quest to convert others to his organisation's point of view. Good luck with that one, buddy. Action steps. 1, make yourself, not the slides, the centrepiece of your presentation. 2, don't bombard your audience with visual, multicoloured extravaganza. Go for Zen when designing your slide deck. 3, don't put too many graphs on one slide. 2 at most is a good rule. 4, try to position yourself facing your audience and be on the audience left of the screen. 5, keep the lights up so you can see and be seen. Thank you for watching this episode, and remember, hit the subscribe button. The Japan Business Mastery Show is here to help you navigate your way around business in Japan. Subscribe on YouTube. Share with your family, friends, and colleagues. Hit the little bell icon for automatic new episode notifications. Our website details are on screen now. enjapan.dale@carnegie.com. It's awesome value, so check it out. Please leave me some feedback on YouTube. I would love to know how this show has helped and what other topics you are interested in for me to cover. Just tell me how I can help you best. You might also enjoy my other weekly shows for podcasts. Mondays, we have the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday, we have the Presentations Japan series. Wednesdays, we have the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. Fridays, the Japan Business Master Show podcast. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcasts. Also, Mondays, I release my TV show on YouTube, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. On Fridays, we have this one, the Japan Business Show, Business Mastery Show. And Sundays, we have Japan's top business interviews. In episode 46, we are talking about leading our corporation's youth. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.